Welcome to Our Rules Restoration. Today I got a 1990 Cobra Hammerhead restoration, part 1. So I'm going to take 2 of these hammerheads. I'm going to try to get one nice one out of it. So this was my original one in the lot. Actually, this is my original one in the lot. It had both canopies, both guns, all 6 of the wheels. It came with this sub right here. It's highly yellowed. I'm going to de-yellow that, even though I'm not going to use that one. And it came with one complete sub. So it had the clip, the torpedoes, everything like that. And that's all that one came with. So I picked up the second one off eBay because it has a broken wheel on it. So that one came with 2 torpedoes, both nice clean shape. It came with 2 of the subs, no torpedoes, no clips, and it came with the top unit with the radar dish minus the antenna. This original one came with the radar dish minus the antenna. The original one came with one of the guns, or the missile launchers, and one of the missiles. This one came with 2 of the missile launchers and 2 of the missiles. So that's nice having those complete. These should be 4 missiles in here. I have 4 in one and 3 in the other, so I'll have enough to make that work. And then there's, I believe, 14 of these torpedoes. So I was able to get 3 at the toy store, and there's 2 that came with this one. So I believe I need 9 more of these to make that complete. So I'm going to be getting that off eBay. What I'm going to do today is completely take these apart. Looks like they're screwed on. This body is kind of gray. This one's kind of green. I seen there was 2 variations. This one has like a dent in it. This one's fine. But this is the one with the broken wheels. I think I'm going to use this body, use these wheels, and just pick and choose the best pieces, the cleanest canopies, whatever. This one's missing the gun. I have the gun right there. So just take it apart. We'll use the best parts. I'll get one nice one out of it, and I'll let go of the other stuff. And we get this all cleaned up. So step 1 on this is getting it all taken apart. Lift this up. Get the missiles out. There's one. I just kind of hold in on 2 posts. 2, 3. Like I said, there's 4 of those. This front gun, it just kind of wiggles in. Barely any posts left on them. That's why these miss a lot. Canopies. I'm going to have to get a flat screwdriver to get those off. So we'll go ahead and set this to a side. I'll go get it flat. I'll be right back after a minute. But first I'm going to go ahead and take the screws out of the bottom of this. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of screws. Phillips head. I'm going to order decals for this as well. But this is the one with the broken wheel. But I like to use this shell, unless I find any unknown problems that I'm not seeing, cracks or anything like that. Third of the 5th. They're all loose. Don't see any tabs that hold this on. I see so far, at least. There we go. Went quite all the way out. So this thing just slides right out. Set it to a side. Set this down real quick. So this is the inside of what a hammerhead looks like. I've heard the complaint says this is a very small decompression chamber. They could have did more with it. And as you see down here, there was plenty of room if they wanted to do something there, but it is what it is. That's the way she is. So I'll set this to a side and get these screws out. Should be 5 total. A lot of dirt and debris when you open these things up first time in their life. Well played with. So it looks like there's 2 tabs here. 2 tabs here that hold these wheel assemblies in. So I'll try it with my hands. Now I might have to get a pair of pliers. Last thing I want to do is break them, render those useless. There we go. Front one's coming out. Just take my time. So like I said, it holds on with 2 little tabs. Go in the hole. And this back one's right here. That was pretty easy. And like I said, this is completely snapped off. If I had the part, I could fix it, but it does not. These wheels are way better shape. The other ones are pretty torn up, like they've been playing on concrete. I want to use as many of those wheels as I can. I believe there's just 2 little posts at the end. I'll work on getting those off later. So there's the complete bottom. Nothing broke. This is what I'm going to use. Sit it to a side. I'm going to go get a flathead screwdriver, get these 2 canopies off. Alright, we got 2 small flathead screwdrivers. I'm going to try to get this wing off if I can. If it doesn't want to come off, it's going to stay on. This side popped off, but this side right here does not want to pop off for some reason. Try getting this decompression chamber lid off. There's an opening in that track that's a little bigger than towards the back than it is in the front. Push and pry. There's that side. There's that side. So I want to take note. It really doesn't look like it matters which way it goes. So on this one, the writing was on the what would be the left side of the vehicle, or the right side when I'm reassembling. So now that's out of the way, maybe I can get this out. Looks like it just pressure fits in there, but this side just popped right out and that side's no go. Yeah, this side just pressure fits in. Now there is a small crack right there I'm seeing. That's probably why it came out. I'll repair that crack because this is the better of the 2 shells. Go ahead and get these canopies out without breaking them. Just take and pry these over. Maybe. Last thing I want to do is break these, so I'm just taking my time. There we go. There's one. Just push with the screwdriver. Get it out of that channel. And here comes the second one. A little bit more. There we go. Gotta hope get those where I can shine those up and brighten them up. I think I'm gonna leave this fin on. It's probably what did the damage when it got wrecked as a kid. I'll take this upstairs, give it a nice clean. I'm gonna set all this aside, get the other one over here. All right, got the other one over here. Right now these canopies look worse, but you never know till you clean them up. We'll find out when I actually get them clean. Put them over, out. Over, these are more pliable. The ones are more stiff. Out. Guns. There's not a lot to hold those. Just kind of pushing over with the lip I got. Here's both the guns. Pull the missiles up. Pop those out. Last one. Okay, set all this stuff to the side. Straighten up my towel. Go ahead and flip this over. Now, I hear something inside this, so curious what we're going to find. It's another beauty of taking these things apart. Sometimes you find some weapons, accessories. I found all kinds of stuff. Stuff that doesn't go to Joe, stuff that does. Pennies, you name it. I'm still going to clean these up when I get rid of them. They'll be as good looking as they possibly can. Last one. Lift this up and out. Front screw's holding on a little bit. Twist or two more. We got it. Uh-oh. We have legs and a crotch. To research what figure that is. I don't know how the heck they got them down in there. But yep, there's legs and a crotch. Wobbly knees. It's crazy stuff you find in here. There's tabs. That looks like a tab to freaking wow. Let's just see where these go. That green tab looks like it goes to thunderclap that holds the main gun on, and I believe the orange tab holds the gun on as well, so you got thunderclap parts. Alright, so same thing, I'm going to get this track out, roll it almost all the way back, slide it over. Get that out of the way. I believe I'm going to leave this one on as well. Looks like they should slide back. There's little L's in there. They should slide back off. Actually, that's how they work. So slide back and off. Nice. Set this to the side. Do the same thing to this one. There we go. Slide back and off. Nice. I'll use the best wing out of that bunch. So, get these screws out. 5 screws. Now the missile holder and the top vehicle holder, it just sits down in there. It really doesn't matter. The top's what holds that on. So I'm going to push those off. You can see this wheel is kicked. I'll heat that up and bend it out without breaking it. Same thing, squeeze these together. So I'm squeezing and pushing down. Pop those off. And we got a complete lower. I'll set all this stuff aside. So this is the submarine that needs retro white. Open up the canopy. Same thing, it frictions in. Push this over. Being gentle, don't want to break off the tabs. Check it from this side. There we go. Just taking my time. So now to see how this works. You get a tip and a tip. Somehow this piece snaps together for sure. It might be completely impossible to take apart now. It might be plastic welded together. That is in sad shape. And it needs to be fixed, so. Looks like this tip comes off. I don't see any compression tabs. It snaps together. Thought maybe the tip and the tip would be what held it together. That's not the case. That moves. So when I go, I'm going to scrub this down. When I go to retrobrite this, I'll tape off the seat, tape off the nose, tape off the rear, tape off the tip, retrobrite it, and just flipping it. That's all you can do with that one. And whatever canopy is the best shape, I'll use that. This third one on the back of the those, whatever those are, the fin, I'm gonna put the third one on there permanently, so that way I'll have them on both subs and one in the middle. You can move it, but why not have a third one? This vehicle, open up. First I'm gonna take this off if I can. There we go. Open it up. You got two little hinges there. They push over and out. The guys at G.I. Joeberg said they've had to glue this a million times. It's a cool color, but it definitely has got some scratches. I'll buff all those out. Most detail is in this craft right here. I don't think I'm going to separate it down anymore. Set that to a side. So we got the three jet skis. These come off, I'm going to leave them on. These come off, I'm going to leave them on. But the main thing is this one has its clip. I need to go source one of those. And I need to source, I believe, 9 of these. So if I get that clip, 9 of these, in either the original or the repro antenna, I'll have a complete one. I'm going to order the decals for this because they got the cool shark mouth on the front. But this is what these will look like minus the decals. And the torpedoes are where it actually holds it down on the channel. So I need 2 of these. I actually know somebody that needs some of these parts, this. So I'll get that to them. I'm gonna leave these alone. These right here, much cleaner. You can see a big difference between that one and that one. That's the way they should look. So I'll retro-bite that together. Take this off. Still gonna clean the canopies. Take them off and buff them out. I want these to look as good as they possibly can. This one does not want to open. Take the small screwdriver, see if I can pry them over and out. Alright, sorry about that. Camera cut off when I popped that other canopy off. Did it shortly right when it beeped. I wasn't going to put it back on. So I'll do this one. Pop that off. Small flat screwdriver. I'm just going to work the canopy over. So these do not want to open very far. So I'm going to work it over. Pop it over. It's already out of that side over there. Get underneath it. Cooperate, I don't want to break it. There we go. Just up and off. So we'll set all that to the side. So I'm going to disassemble these. I am going to clean them. Part one's just me disassembling it, seeing what I need. Looks like I'm missing 9 of the torpedo style green missiles. I have the 3 here. I'm not sure where that one shot off to. But it shot. There it is. So I have 3 of the launchers, which you're only supposed to have 2, but I ended up with 3. And I have 3 of these, so they fire off. I'm going to put this one on the top fin. Nice having those. I have all the vehicles. I just need to complete them. So 9 of the torpedo missiles. 1 antenna, 1 seatbelt clip, and a set of decals, and I'll have a complete hammerhead. So not too bad at all. Part 2, I'll have everything cleaned up. I'll go ahead and reassemble the best parts. I'm gonna get on eBay, try to find these torpedoes. I'll end up getting those. If not, if they don't come in time, then I'll put them on for part 3 when I do the decals. But it should be a 3-part series. Alright, thanks for watching. More videos to come.